Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
1-yard gain.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First down carry by Elliott. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones going deep for, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Stephon Diggs, 71 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick
and this one through the uprights and good.
Ties the game at 7. Graham Gano set to...
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we go for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Prescott. Being chased out left. He gets it left side of Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down. Right.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
That's good.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. It is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
From the gun on third down, Jones. Open man is got it. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Chris Godwin, 70 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is
And he
good.
knocks it through.
That ties the game at 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Well, they imposed their will on that last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They'll run with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
22 yards.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jones throwing on first down. He's got it complete to Diggs outside. Touchdown, Giants. Stephon Diggs. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
His kick is
and
good.
It's up and good.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play of the half. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
One
of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Jones. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
New York.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing Jones. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
A gain of 23 yards.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dante Hightower able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Operating from the gun. Jones. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Giants 28, Cowboys 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Yeah, this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 29, Prescott. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. This one caught left side by Cooper. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another. Cowboys
looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown. Cowboys. Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown Giants are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That will tie the game.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are all tied at 28.
Zerline to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones finding Knox there, complete. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down carry by Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
A gain of 11.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Jones on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, I thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Off play action. Jones. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it to Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run it with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Ronald Jones unable to get to that imaginary yellow line. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 31 yards there and a 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And he was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
What you doing, dog? What are you doing?
Here's Jones on 1st down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Complete to
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
gain of 21 yards.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
But it's
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Jones throwing on 4th down. It's caught. Jones. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, or you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.